Universities are a beacon of hope to all students aspiring to better their lives and that of their families. However, although a cultural and learning hub, tertiary education can also be very stressful. We explore the impact that this stress has on the lives of students, as well as the importance of student counseling at university. Gabriella Schutten, a foreign exchange student at CPUT, was our first case study.
I find studying at the CPUT not that stressful because I'm doing the exchange program. I'm only following 3 subjects, which are communication science, media studies and public relations management. The difference between studying in the Netherlands and studying here at CPUT is in the Netherlands I study my own language, which is Dutch, and it's my first language. And studying here in English costs me much more time and effort to book the same results as I do in the Netherlands. So at that point it is kind of stressful, but when I look at the assignments and tests, it is less than I have in the Netherlands. So I have more time because I am only doing 3 subjects.
It is also vital for students at CPUT to know how to get counseling and that they feel safe, as our friendly counsellor explains.
The procedure for getting counseling is you come in and you go through an intake process. The intake process takes between 15 minutes to half an hour. You fill in your details, you give consent, and it's just a basic screening interview to see what's going on and if we're the right service for you and which of our services you would benefit from the most. After that, we schedule an appointment for you with a counsellor or for one of our services. A therapy session is normally about between 50 to 60 minutes. And so we always try to schedule an appointment that suits both our schedules and yours. We don't try not to have students come when they have class, because obviously we don't want therapy to be an additional stressor. And then just important to remember that from the moment you walk in, everything is confidential. So even if you just come for the intake, no one knows that. We don't have to confirm. We will never tell anyone whether you've been here or not unless you give your consent to do so. So everything is confidential from the word go.
People from all walks of life study at university, some having worked or studied before, and thus having different challenges than fresh out of high school students. As journalism student Wesley Ford alludes.
Okay, well, as for me, being a student, especially now in the modern era, I come from an established job for 10 years. So I think the biggest challenge that I face is obviously financial. I just need to make a budget and basically work on what system will work best with me being a full-time student. I can say that a lot of support came from my family, and obviously, I mean, if I did not have the support, this venture of being a full-time student, I mean, wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, the stress obviously faced is that you're in a new environment, and I think the hardest thing is to make the transition from being a professional to a student again.
Counseling is an important tool used to unburden oneself of stress and anxiety.
Okay, so therapy is an important stress reliever because it forms part of your self-care. Often we walk around with things that bother us and we keep it to ourselves. And the more we keep it to ourselves, the more it sort of builds up inside us and becomes, and we start to think about it all the time, and we can't not think about that, and it makes us stressed. But when you come to therapy, you have a space that's completely your own, a space that you can use as you wish to get everything off your chest that you need to get off of your chest. And also just to sort of bounce ideas off of a neutral person who has no bias, you know, who's not rooting either way. Like sometimes when you speak to friends have their own ideas and try to sort of persuade you from their point of view. Where therapy is a very non-judgmental space to be in. The counsellor has no, to them, they have no sort of, whatever you do, they want the best for you. It's not dependent on your family or friends or what they know, who's around you.
Feel free to head down to main campus for a session, if and when the need arises. Their doors are always open to help you. Never ever feel ashamed of asking for help, even from a friend or colleague. Pursuing a career should never bring you down emotionally. Your mental health is important. Kauthar, Gool, CPUT, Cape Town.